Yes, me trying to make a waterfall. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I like this or if I think this works or doesn't. I like what I'm trying to go for here. I'm trying to do the below technique, which is using white glass to kind of mimic the rapids a bit. You'll notice we have some like light blue glass, and then we kind of gradually go into the white glass as we go down. Because the little issue that we have here is that this area is a lot higher than the river we have here. So, but hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of AfterLife SMP. Today we're going to get started on some work with pathing. It's something that I think is important and crucial to what we need to do at this base, because I have a general idea of what I want here, but I want to outline the area. So if we take a look, right now, what we have is the tower itself, which, by the way, I'm going to fill this up with chests as a storage area. We might do that. We might show that off at some point in this episode. Who knows? But yeah, we have the tower here, and we have the blimp here. The next blimp is going to go up in the sky, kind of this direction, facing that way. And what I'm going to do on the ground here is kind of set up a little bit of a pathway system to where we're going to have everything in the city itself. The city is mainly going to be this chunk of area all the way up to the tower here, and then including this as well. And then the back here is going to be a Capitol building. So lots of work to do, lots of work to do. But the most important thing to do when we do stuff like this is getting pathing started. So we need to get started on that. So let me collect some resources together, and then we'll get started on pathing out the city. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a madman. You will notice that literally, I gridded out the city. And when I said that I was going to do roads, I meant it. These are the roads. These are the roads that we have set up for our city. You will notice that they're like pretty gritty, specifically because I want this city to be uniform. And the style of the city is way more uniform than you would think. I'm also setting it up so that I can leave room for creativity. So you'll notice that there are individual areas. If we go into free cam here, for specific areas, we'll set up different types of housing. And I don't want to overwhelm myself, obviously. This is going to be quite a monumental task in itself. Each area, we're going to have different types of houses. I mean, obviously not completely different types of houses. We're going to keep a uniform style in line with our tower here. And it's going to just kind of progress across the land. I did level this up a bit. And that also means that I'm going to level this land up a bit as well. Also, the river. So all that work, you know, I gotta bring it up one more. It's fine. But as you could probably tell, I'm a little bit tired of doing this. So we're going to take a little bit of a break. I do have another idea, and I want to talk to you guys about it before we move on to something else. I made a pathway here. You remember from the last clip, we had the river going all around, and it kind of went right next to this area. I was talking with Miney, and Miney actually pointed out to me that logically, it probably doesn't make sense that the river would go right next to the giant hole that, you know, helps store stuff. So we decided to put a path here and surround the building. And I know it did hit the side of our tower here, which is fine. We'll make a nice little retaining wall. And what I have in mind for this now is we have the river kind of curve off here, right? What if we put a little bit of a sewer entrance here, like a little bit of like a tiny grate where the water will go into, and it'll kind of make this make more sense. And then we'll edge off another entrance over here as well. And I think that'll look really nice. You'll also notice I connected our area to Skunk's. So this is where we're going to meet Skunk's place. And you can kind of see, this wasn't made by me. This was made by Miney, Skunko Bridge. So I have an idea. Well, actually, no, it wasn't my idea. I believe it was Jay had the idea, and he kind of posed it to me in Skunk, that we could both try to build two halves of a bridge. It kind of would be a cool creative idea, right? Yeah. That's going to be it for another episode. What we're going to do now is, for the past couple of episodes, I've kept diamond armor. We need to get netherite armor. We need to get netherite tools. We can get netherite armor itself. So that's what we're going to do for the rest of the episode. I am all tucker out from all this road building, so let's have a little bit of a nice nether adventure. I should have known. Guess who took my rockets? It's Miney. It's been a running joke. Miney has kind of ended up over here a lot of times, and I have my rocket box sitting right over here, so she's been kind of just commandeering him willy-nilly. But let's make our way over to the shopping district to get some TNT. Man, would you look at that? Puff's been working on stuff. Oh, Puff's been working on more stuff over here. Actually don't know if I'm spoiling something there, but this is from the Minecraft movie. I don't know if you guys saw the Minecraft movie. I actually went to the theater and got to see it. It was a nice, fun experience. Will I give my review for it? That's for a different video. I'm trying to remember where the TNT shop. Aha! Uni, you have a very good design. Catching my eye, I see the TNT, obviously. Well, it would be a very bad mistake if someone used a flame arrow here. But we're not going to do that, obviously. You can also tell we're kind of broke. I guess you could say. How much is the TNT? Oh, we got some smooth jazz music. Wait, hang on. Notice, please open... please no open flames in the shop. 3 diamonds per stack. Aha. Okay, so I'm going to need bulk special. 12 stacks for 3 diamond blocks. I'm going to do 3 diamond blocks. Because, well. I don't want... remember that time I said we were poor? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. We'll do one more stack. Why not? There we go. And bada bing, bada boom. We have purchased our first TNT stock order, whatever. Man, that's gotta get annoying, to be honest, that plays all the time. I haven't checked my shop. I should probably take a look and see what we, if we made any profits. Oh my. I did make some profits. Okay, well, that's nice. I'm pretty sure Miney bought these. Oh boy, look at that beautiful, beautiful layout of the city. I think we have enough resources to get this started, so why don't we make our way over to the Nether? So I think, I'm not sure where the best area is to go netherite farming. Come on, world. Come on, loaded. I know there's a place down below here. Gotta put my right armor on. Keep my extra elytra there. But I believe I go all the way down here, though. I'm pretty sure. Aha. This kind of looks like an area where you could netherite farm. I mean, there's this, so that tells me it is netherite. So I guess I just go a certain direction. Yeah. I'm a little unsure. I shouldn't do it at spawn chunks though, because I know that Jay resets them all the time. This looks promising. I think this is the right place to be. I just think I have to find an area that's not really populated. Aha! There is a tunnel here. I could just start placing TNT down here, but I'm not really sure if this is to someone's base or what. It doesn't look like it is. I don't know what the level is for netherite. Hang on, let me check that. Okay, so I just checked. If you see in my left-hand corner, it's at level 15. So we're at the right spot. So I guess we gotta start using the TNT. So without further ado, let's do that, shall we? Was eventful. We got a total of 16 ancient debris, and I'm pretty sure each of these, let's see, so it's 4 per ingot. So that's roughly 1, 2, 3, 4 ingots. So we got enough for our armor. We will need more for the tools eventually, but I'd say that's pretty good. I might do a little bit more, obviously, off camera, but I'd say I don't want to really risk it, you know? I'd rather just focus on getting the armor all set up, so mission accomplished, I guess. Also, the reason I think it's a good time to stop is, well, I don't have any more TNT, so yeah. It is time to upgrade. I don't know why. I feel like I was channeling my inner I Am Steve. You know, Jack Black. I feel like there's a lot of references from the Minecraft movie in this episode. Anyway, all we gotta do is put all this stuff in here. And don't worry, I did make a duplicate of my smithing template. We'll put 4 of them in here, and then we gotta put 4 of them in there, and then we'll do the helmet. Nice. The pants. And the chest piece. Oh, wait. Almost forgot the boots. And the boots. There we go. We did it, guys. We got the achievement. Cover me in debris. Let's go. Man, it feels good to be in netherite. Oh, so good. Now we just got to get the tools. I'll have to do that off camera. Back to our regularly scheduled program. We're going to get started on this sewer thing. We're going to have to do a little bit of terraforming, a little bit of designing, and all that good stuff. But let's get started, shall we? just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have finished our super. Well, roughly, obviously. You can kind of tell there's a little bit of land here that needs some work. And there's a little bit of a waterfall here. So there's a little bit of an issue that I made eventually with the river here. I had to raise it by 1 just so that it would level off with the landmass. Now, I will say the road is going to have to go down by 1. I'll do that off camera, obviously. That's not going to be something we really worry about. I'm going to do a lot of terraforming here. I need to make this look a little bit better. It's really flat right now. Kind of need to like level off the slope a bit. And then eventually, when you come around the corner here, you enter in to the sewer. I like it a lot. The only thing I wish was a little different was I was able to raise it a bit. The problem is... Oh, I'll drown if I do that. Don't do that. Not F3. The problem is we are literally like 1 to 2 blocks from the top there. So we can't really go up anymore. But I'm very happy with how it turned out. The nice use of gradient worked pretty well. I did some deep slate and then I switched over to tough. Got these little water spouts from the sewer just to give a little bit of life here. As I said before, not completely finished on the entrances here. I will say I like this a lot and I think this works pretty well. I need to do the other side. Ignore the signs. That was from a previous episode. No, not previous episode. I think literally Uni just left them for Miney at one point. It's kind of, or no, Miney left them for Uni. That's right. Yeah, we're going to have to make the river come out here a bit. This side is not finished, clearly. So I'll have to get working on that and get that done between episodes and make that look nice. You can clearly tell by the fact that we have roads everywhere and we have a sewer. I've been working a lot. I've been working a lot, and that's probably why this episode hasn't gone out yet. But that's going to do it for me today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. The link to the AfterLife Discord will be in the description. Leave a like if you did, and subscribe for more content. And I will see you guys in the next episode.